Hi everyone, this is Daisy here, aka Professional High Priestess. I just wanted to put out a quick channel message for all of y'all regarding this topic. So the title seems a little bit extreme. Let your enemies be your footstool and let them hang themselves. Years ago I had an elder tell me that. She was like, you know, uh, you're gonna have to learn how to let your enemies be your footstool. And I didn't understand that. I was like, how could your enemies become your footstool? How could your enemies support you in getting to the next stage of your life? Then I went through Saturn return, back to back. Because in Vedic, my Saturn's in Capricorn, which is now, and then in Western, my Saturn is in Aquarius, which is happening. It's going to be going back into Aquarius December. But anyhow, going through two Saturn returns back to back. And I saw it clearly. Look at Ace of Swords, the truth, clarity, right? And I clearly saw it. And right now, what's going to be happening is a lot of y'all are stepping into new territory. A lot of y'all are going to be getting new jobs. For those of you who work in artistry, I do see you either getting an offer of a record deal, or you're going to be getting a record with a very famous celebrity that's going to really propel you forward. Some of you guys are going to be coming into money, either inheritances, settlements, right? Bonuses at work, or your business is going to be excelling to the next level. I had a couple people email me that they won their cases. So congratulations to all of y'all. We're going to have like a virtual sip and play, right? But all in all, the energies of advancement, because while a lot of people chose to be in low vibrational, toxic energies, right? You just had a message about footstool, and I just sent you your reading. While a lot of people choose to be in low vibrational toxic energies, right? You were doing the work. You were healing yourself. You were focusing on yourself. And let people call it what it is. A lot of the times when you get that success, or you get that recognition, or what you've been working for all along, some people like to say, oh, you use spell work, or you manipulated to get that, or you stole, or you didn't. Nah, they don't even know you. They just speculate, and they create lies and drama because they didn't put in the work. So instead of them reflecting on themselves and what they can do to manifest better, right? They hate on you. Another thing too, a lot of y'all are going to be going into new relationships. Very powerful relationships. You got the Knight of Cups that are very much what you always desired, because you let go of toxic, dysfunctional relationships, and you're going to be moving forward into something brand new. Is what I'm picking up, and is what I'm being told. And individuals that they don't have the love that they want, or they couldn't wait for a relationship, or they're always going back to back to back to back to back from one relationship to another, being toxic and dysfunctional and codependent. They're going to be mad at you because you waited. You took your time. You wanted to wait for something that was worth waiting for, and because of that, you're about to get what you want, and it's going to be long term. Not where you get with someone, you guys get together, a bunch of trauma, energy sharing, picking up toxic energies, and then you break up, and then you go to the next person, all that stuff. A lot of people are going to be jealous of the fact that you built your life in the right way. You learned from their mistakes. They say smart people learn from their mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. And because you chose that path, you're going to be getting abundance right now. A lot of you guys are going to be having healing breakthroughs, which is just as powerful as records, or professional advancement, or a new relationship, or money. It's powerful, because remember, you're healing this energy from generations past and forward. That's just as powerful. Don't sleep on that healing. Don't sleep on those breakthroughs or those transformations either. Right now, the energy is double action. For those who know what that is, double action. Whatever's being sent to you is being sent back to the sender twice over, and you're only just getting the good out of it. That's why you got to be careful with your intentions. A lot of people are allowing themselves to be used by the devil. And you know what their reward is? Because people, why would you be used by the devil if you know you're going to get karma in the end? You know what their reward is? Being in your energy field for the moment. Trying to trigger you like an energy vampire to take your energy, or to feed off of your energy. Putting your name in bullshit or whatever to get likes or views, or comments, or whatever the fuck on their social media or whatnot. Because some of you guys you run social media businesses on Instagram or whatnot, and you do sales and whatever and all that stuff. I have all kinds of karmics. My name is always in something every single day. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't even talk to anybody. But the great thing is my channel's been growing because of the fuckery. So keep on, right? these people are being used by the devil because you're about to go into a space of advancement. You have to understand, every time you're about to go into a new stage or journey in your life, every time you're about to hit a new level, there's a new devil. Always. And these devils, they come because they know that you're about to go to a new level of energy and they want to drain that energy that you can use for yourself to feed their bullshit or whatever. Let them keep building up karma. The Most High's base is gonna, they're gonna turn the tables. They're gonna flip the script. No, you wanted to do this. You want to be an enemy. We're gonna let them use you as a footstool to get to where they need to be. It always happens like that when you're a divine being. What you need to understand is you need to look at your situation because it's different for everybody, right? And you need to really look at the details. And you need to ask, how can I use what is happening to my advantage? How can I use what is happening to my advantage? How can you flip that, reverse it, double action, right? To benefit you. Look for the silver lining in the situation. That's what I'm being told to tell y'all. Let your enemies be your footstools and let them hang themselves. Because as they continue in that devil energy or whatever the fuck they think that they're doing, they're just building up karma for themselves, always. And they're building up blockages. Pluto went direct yesterday. Yeah, when you've mastered your energy, you know when it's being manipulated. That's why when shit gets thrown around and stuff like that, I always see it for what it is. I'm like, it's just energy manipulation. It's energy vampirism. Don't let yourself be a conduit. Let them keep on. Let them keep on going. Don't let them give him no energy. Don't give him no play, no time. Because eventually what they'll have to do is they'll have to eat off on themselves. Or they'll have to find somebody else. Trust me, they have a whole bunch of people that they've done this to. Dear bright and well-loving ancestors, what messages do you have regarding let your enemy be your footstool? What messages do you have regarding let your enemy be your footstool? Let them keep on being neurotic and psychotic and obsessed and pressed and all up in your life and stuff like that. You know, it's all good. Let your enemy be your footstool. And it's going to kill them when they still see you get to the next level where you're going to go. Even though they try to cause obstacles and delays and challenges, it's not going to happen. Yeah, they're going to be in the Five of Cups. Sadness, regret, and mourning. Because you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Dear bright and well-loving ancestors, what messages do you have regarding let them hang themselves and let the enemy be the footstool? What messages do you have for us regarding let the enemy be the footstool? What messages do you have regarding letting the enemy be the footstool? High Priestess, listen to your intuition. The High Priestess is watching everything that the negative magician does. Remember, we talked about this. Stay quiet. Just observe and watch and listen to what's going down. Because you're about to see a tower moment. Last, Six of Wands, they're mad because you're a victor. They're mad because you're victorious over your battles. The shit that destroyed them and killed them, you triumphant over that. You slayed the beast. And then you're a victor. Instead of that wreath right there on the wand, it's somebody's head. It's the head of the beast. And you brought it back to the village like, look what I did. What messages do you have regarding letting that enemy be thy footstool and let them hang themselves? You have to. What messages do you have regarding letting the enemy hang themselves? Full card, because you're going to have a new beginning. Yeah. While they're reckless and playing games and in drama and chaos and trying to bring that bullshit into your life, you're going to be having a new beginning while they have to deal with the consequences of their reckless behavior with the Fool and the reverse. I sense too for a lot of these people that are in this energy right now, your intuition already told you what was going to happen. That's why you just kept quiet and you're like, you know what? I already know what's going to happen. So I'm just going to let this play itself out. These people with the High Priestess reverse, they didn't listen to their intuition. Or abusive spiritual gifts here too. Look at the Justice card right here. Yeah, because you're getting justice. Karmic justice. Either way, and no human being can stop that, period. Because they're not God. That's what I have for you. Karmic justice is coming for you. You're a winner. You're victorious over your enemies. Some people too, with the Nine of Pentacles here, maybe try to block you from a relationship, block you from a partnership or whatever. Now it's returned onto them. Let your enemy be your footstool. Maybe it was meant for them to take that person. Now that person is probably ruining their fucking life. You know? Let your enemy be your footstool. Let them hang themselves. Okay, you wanted to play with love spells or trap babies or whatever the fuck. Now this person is giving them hell on hot water. Clarify justice. Clarify justice. So I'm gonna put that back. Clarify justice, because we talked about stability earlier. It was the Four of Wands. Clarify justice, please. Yeah, with the Empress, because you're the Empress. And the Five of Swords, narcissism, jealousy, one-upmanship, mind games. The reverse psychology is only going to just breed psychosis. The reverse psychology, they're just talking to themselves. Mirror that shit back. All the mind games that they play and all the shit that they spew about you, they're really talking about themselves. Because their actions speak for themselves. You know, people fail to realize that the status of your life is a reflection of who you are and how you think. So if you're like, I'm not even going to go into that. Empress with the Five of Swords. They tried to take down the Empress and it didn't work. You don't play those type of games with the Empress or the High Priestess. You play that with the Five of Wands or the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. You play that with the Pages and the Knights. You don't do that with the Empress. That's why you get trouble. Let them be your footstool, because by them putting you through this bullshit, this Five of Swords type of energy, it just refined you. It refined your intuition. It let you know who you were not. It helped you hone in on your skills and what you still need to heal and change. It helped you transform. So say thank you to them. You know, like that's why I put out a channeling. Say thank you to your karmics, because they don't even know what they're doing for you. They don't. What's the Five of Swords in terms of your enemies be your footstools? What's the Five of Swords in terms of letting our enemies be our footstools? Judgment, yeah. Because they're getting karma while you're getting success and happiness and a loving relationship and money and good health and peace of mind and spiritual advancement. Because remember too, when you're in the Five of Swords energy, how could you be in the High Priestess when you're in the Five of Swords? It's opposing energies. You can't. You can't get those spiritual gifts and those keys to the streets when you're involved in bullshit and fuckery and low vibrations. Absolutely not. But they don't, people, they don't understand that. Like, their minds are broken. Like, there's some type of process of development that's been interrupted. Interrupted development here. Disrupted development is what I'm hearing. Look at, you got the Ten of Wands. Now they're stressed out. So by trying to throw all those wands at you with the Five of Wands, trying to throw all those swords at you with the Five of Swords, they just ended up in that energy, you know? Let your enemies be your footstool. Let them build it up for themselves. All the gossip and the drama, let it build up, because they want to know, who's this person? What's going on? And by coming and stepping into your zone and trying to spy and throw a narcissistic projection from someone else at you, they end up liking you. Like, I actually like this person. Or by them trying to ruin your career, shit like that, they get you boosted up into maybe finding new outlets for income and stuff like that, making you really savvy, showing you, proving to you that you can do it, that you don't need anybody, that you're a real magician, real high priestess, that you can manifest everything out of nothing. Empress energy here. Because to become the Empress, you have to go through a lot of trials and tribulations. The High Priestess is the highest of the feminine energy in the spiritual. The Empress is the highest of the feminine energy in the material. You're both of these. You've mastered the up and the up and the lower. You've mastered the material and the spiritual, while these people are playing in the Five of Swords and getting karma for it with the Judgment card here. And you're getting justice. Clarify justice. I'm also seeing here too, Five of Cups. I'm seeing here too, some individuals may have tried to, yeah, Page of Cups. Some people have been trying to maybe keep a relationship using ill will, ulterior motives, stuff like that. And eventually they hung themselves because they still got left in the dust anyways. Now they're dealing with problems. Page of Cups, there could be something with custody here. Someone was quick to go trap a pregnancy or trap a baby to keep your person or whatever the fuck. Now they're dealing with embarrassment. Five of Cups here. Severe embarrassment. Embarrassment is an everyday emotion for them. Embarrassment is an everyday fucking emotion for them because they try to play some game. Yeah, and that's the ancestors. That's how they have it. Okay, well, you want to play this game? Watch us flip that paternity inside out. They went to go probably get what's this shit called? Child support or whatever. The truth came out. Now they're looking game goofy, and they still got left single. You see what I'm saying? Let them hang themselves. What is this Six of Wands here? Let your enemy be your footstool. Let them hang themselves. Yeah, King of Cups. Yep. Yeah. King of Cups here and the Magician. Because look at the end of the day, you know, remember I told you that a lot of y'all are going to be moving into new relationships with people who are grounded, emotionally mature, really care about you, really love you. You're going to meet somebody that sees you as the alpha and the omega. They want to see you high as hell. Some of y'all may meet somebody too that's going to really help you with your career or your healing or something like that. I'm not saying sugar daddy shit like that. I'm saying that you may meet somebody that like they're fortunate enough to be stable, you know, and they're going to be able to support you too. After going through all that you had gone through, then you have the Magician here too. You know, like I said, they taught you how to be a master magician. They taught you how to use all what you have available to you. You may not have had money, but didn't you always eat? You always had a roof over your head. You always had transportation to and from, you know? They're teaching you that you still manifested, even though they were playing all these stupid ass games and whatever the fuck they were trying to do to block you and harm you and stuff like that. Now they're trying to figure out how to copy your book, how to copy your recipe, and they can't. Because remember, you can only get the keys to the streets when you're of a high vibration. Otherwise, you're just pulling from the devil. So by doing all that bullshit to you, they block themselves off permanently from the secrets of the High Priestess, piercing the veil of Isis. Let's get deeper here. Let's get real deep. They degraded their DNA. Five of Swords here. They lowered their DNA. They impacted themselves. There's a lot of majors out here, so I knew I needed to do this reading. See, that's why, you know, you just got to be really careful with what you do and how you try to put yourself into some fucked up ass mental conundrum to like justify your behavior. It's never justified. You're always going to get you're always going to get it back. Double action. What's this Ten of Wands? Yeah, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Look, let them hang themselves. Because surely stupid fucking behavior will breed stupid fucking results. It's really simple. Really super simple. But you know, a lot of people, they fail to understand justice, the universal laws, the universal principles with justice and judgment here. You got justice and judgment here. A lot of heavy energy right now. Yeah. People are really realizing that they dug their own grave. They hung themselves. They shot themselves in the foot. They spiked their face to save their nose or whatever that saying is. Because, you know, some people, they don't like peace. They like drama. They like chaos. They like fighting and arguments and fuckery and whatever. That's what keeps them going because they're energy vampires. They're being used by the devil. A lot of them got entity attachments. They don't even know it. Mental illness, they don't even know it. But it's from a past life. You see what I'm saying? So there's no telling. So now you see it. Let your enemies be your footstool. Let them hang themselves. Let them keep on working with the devil. Let them keep on with this magician reverse. It's all backfiring now. You see the energy out here. You may not see it, but you know something too that I got a download of today is building that faith. Building that faith, because when you're constantly trying to see it out in the outer reality, it kind of creates like this vortex within your energy system, and it's kind of like you're free falling, you know? Create that stability within self by having faith that you know that this is going to happen because the laws of the universe said so. Come on now. Come on now. Judgment and the Justice card. You always know that the Seven of Swords leads into the Eight of Swords. Then the Eight of Swords leads into the Nine of Swords. Come on now. Listen, pay attention to the wisdom. If you already know that the High Priestess sees everything that the Magician does, why are you worried? You already know what's going into Akashic Records and they're lowering their DNA. Period. Why do you think that these people do these adendochrome rituals and these sex trafficking rituals and all that other shit? Because their DNA is at such a low vibration, they can't get the keys to the streets and they're getting sick quicker. Some of you guys are like, why haven't I seen it? The karmic is in old age. They seem happy. Think about the Rockefeller. I think it's J.E. Rockefeller. He just recently passed away. Recently passed, I think in the last 2 years. He had 6 heart transplants. 6. The Most High been tagging his ass. But because they had money in the material realm, magician energy, right? He was able to keep on getting heart transplants. How? The organ trafficking, right? Use that as an example. The Most High been giving them their karma. He had 6 fucking heart transplants. 6. They don't got the keys to the streets. Look at 8 of Swords. Spiritual jail. Let your enemies set themselves up. For some of you guys that have been through gang stalking or dealing with your karmic masculine, karmic feminines, and whatever, playing games in your life, they're heading to the justice system. Yeah, yeah. And the people that help them, 3 of Pentacles, they're going too. How about that for a reversal? Wheel of Fortune. How about that? Because the Most High is teaching them, this is why you stay in your fucking lane. This is why you don't just go ahead and start following people. This is why you don't play with divine people. Clarify Wheel of Fortune. Because, you know, in some people's mind, when you don't retaliate and when you don't act to their bullshit and their fuckery because they're energy vampires, they think that you're weak. No, you're not even on my fucking level for me to even respond to you. And if I did give you a response, you should be lucky. Take that as an autograph. And a lot of y'all are going to be in that type of energy where it is so. People are going to remember, I remember that time I had a fight with her on the internet. Really? Or I remember that one time that she called me out my name. And they're going to tell this story to their grandkids. That's the only bit of success that they ever get to taste in their life. Clarify Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, with the Emperor here. You got a male ancestor. Yeah, and the Hierophant. Yep. You got a male ancestor watching over you. The Hierophant, the spiritual laws. The highest authority here. Someone's about to get caught up. What's the 8 of Swords? Let them hang themselves. Let them be your footstool. Some of y'all done dealt with toxic coworkers and shit like that. 4 of Wands here, stability. Some of y'all done had toxic coworkers or workplaces or school environments or family situations. You know, that was setting you up for maybe having to get into the legal system and win a settlement or some shit like that. You never know. I know a couple dozen people they're going through that right now, and they've won their settlements. I see the House card here. Some of you guys dealt with like maybe fucked off housing situations, mortgage scams, bank scams, stuff like that. That's setting you up for bigger stability in the long run here. The Most High is watching. Use it. What did I tell you? Use it to your advantage. Don't leave any stone unturned. Clarify 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, 8 of Wands here. Yeah, yeah, yep. You got the Moon card with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, they wanted to operate behind the shadows. They wanted to stalk. They wanted to spy. They wanted to try to cause stagnation and delay in your progress and your forward movement. Now they're dealing with bullshit. You have to let these people hang themselves. You have to. This is why you don't do stupid, crazy, demonic, devilish shit, right? Because then you always have to deal with this 9 of Swords. Didn't I tell you the 7 of Swords leads right into the 8 of Swords? Leads right into the 9 of Swords? Okay. Let's keep it pushing. Wheel of Fortune with the Emperor here. Something was destined, some partnership was destined to happen, or you're gonna be meeting an Emperor type character that's solid and grounded. Not some King of Swords reversed or King of Wands reversed. Mental illness or sex addiction or narcissist. And by your DM or whatnot, your soul partner mistreating you, they led you right into the arms of someone better. And they're gonna have to watch that. That's how they hung themselves, and that's how they made you a footstool. That's how basically they set themselves as a footstool for you. You see what I'm saying? So you have to see it as such. I know when you're going through it, it's just like, why is this annoying shit happening? Like, what the hell's going on? What is this? But there's always a bigger reason behind. You have to look for that bigger reason. You have to really tap in with the universe. What's the bigger reason behind all this? Let's get a message for you. I'm going to use Kwan Yin, actually. I know you're trying. Have faith. I'm sending you love. Make sure you're doing your spiritual works, though. Make sure you're doing your clearing bath. Make sure you're doing your return to sender or whatever the heck you do, or your banishing. Your protection baths too. Make sure you're rounding these people up. Saturn manifestations, Pluto manifestations. Dear bright and living ancestors, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have regarding let them hang themselves, Kwan Yin? Let your enemies be your footstool. What messages do you have for us regarding letting our enemies be our footstool? What messages do you have regarding letting our enemies be our footstool? You got Ivory Swan Goddess. Interesting. Then you got the Threshold here, powerful. I'll take these two for y'all. Ivory Swan Goddess. As I open up the door, I got the Daughter of the Phoenix. Yeah. Powerful. The Ivory Swan Goddess speaks of spiritual grace and purity. The purity of your soul light never fades, beloved. Release guilt, shame, judgment, or fear that you are not enough in any way so that you may realize your beauty. Be more of yourself and shine your divine essence into the world. What did I say? By them putting you through all that bullshit, you realize who you were and who you were not. You realize how powerful you are, how grounded you are, how good of a person you are, intuitive gifts and capacities. This is the prayer. Beloved Kwan Yin, Mother of Peace, Beauty, and Compassion, the light in you is the same light in me. Help me to be at peace with my internal innocence and purity. Ivory Swan Goddess, please help me let go of old beliefs and experiences of shame, self-condemnation, or judgment that no longer serve me. I now honor and accept wholly and completely that the light in you is the same divine light in me. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. A lot of people are going to be having realizations. Hard ones and good ones. Hanged man. You got the threshold. At the threshold you stand. Before you lies a way of being that is beyond fear. It is a sacred passing through a karmic veil into a new life of empowerment, peace, spiritual service to humanity, and joy in your own soul. What did I say? What did I say? It says, congratulations. You are embarking on a phase of deepest soul liberation into freedom of love that triumphs over fear. It has been quite a journey. Many, many lifetimes and much inner work has been required for you to be able to perceive the light of the divine, even underneath the density of fear. You are fast approaching the karmic threshold where you can shift from fear-based to love-based embodiment. This is a sacred and important time where it is wise to surround yourself with those that are able to support you in this love-based reality. What did I tell you? I told you right now you're going to be moving past a lot of these karmic energies. Didn't I say that this healing is a gift from past lives as well? You're going to be clearing up a lot of past life stuff, moving forward into cycles that a lot of your ancestors never got to experience. That's why they're coming so hard with the attacks. They're being used by the devil. In the near future, you'll be able to sustain your vibration even amongst beings that are based in fear. And then you'll be of even greater service to life, love, and divine power on this planet. What did we say with the High Priestess? Didn't we say that you're being given the keys to the streets and your powers are enhancing? Didn't we just talk about that? Oh, I love like when we channel stuff and then all the different card decks all confirm the same thing. Yeah. While they continue to descend lower into fear-based negativity, satanic energies, playing with the devil, you're going to be advancing. And it's funny because your light, because you're going to be shining so bright, can actually even help them heal if they allow it to. Didn't I tell you that they're going to be asking for the codes, the recipe to how you did it? For now, allow beloved Kwan Yin to help you connect to the beauty and potency, the love and fearless and endless joy of your own higher self. Don't be disheartened by old fears that are surfacing. You do not need to create a story out of them. You can just observe them with love and allow them to pass. It is your inner self releasing any vibration which is not aligned with unconditional love. Sometimes there can be deep testing on the threshold. This is not an exam to be afraid of, but an opportunity to release to realize your development and to really be secure on a firm inner spiritual foundation before moving forward in your soul service to others through how you live and be on this planet. Wow. Prayer for the passing of the threshold. May I be blessed under the compassionate love and protection of Kwan Yin as my soul prepares to cross the fresh threshold from fear to love in all dimensions of my being. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Look. Look. Hi, Yada. It's good to see you. A lot of y'all been through hell and hot water. A lot of chaos and a lot of bullshit. That's over. Nine of Swords is over. Dark Night of the Soul is over. Let them hang themselves. You are victorious. Your enemies have now acted as your footstool to healing and abundance and prosperity. I hope you all enjoy. Thank you for watching.